The story of Abigail, a Deeper Life Sister Evicted for Holiness. She didn't cry when she was thrown out. She had already cried the night she said no. The room was dark, not from the absence of light, but from the weight of shame pressing in. Abigail sat alone, her back against the door that had just been slammed shut behind her. In one hand, she held a Bible. In the other, a plastic bag that held all she could carry. A wrapper, a plate, a torn hymnal. That was all she had left. No room, no bed, no place to lay her head. Why? Because she said no to sin. Abigail was a quiet sister in the Deeper Life Bible Church. She had moved to the outskirts of Lagos after getting a teaching job at a small private school. Her salary was meager, but she was content. Every Sunday, she'd wear her neatly ironed white blouse and ankle-length skirt, walk 30 minutes to church, and sit on the third row, notebook in hand, Bible open, eyes bright. She had a room in a Face Me, I Face You compound. Her landlord, Mr. Agata, was a man known for two things, money and mischief. He owned 4 buildings and treated his female tenants like prey. When Abigail first moved in, she greeted him respectfully. He noticed her modesty, her quietness, her beauty without makeup, and he smiled to himself. This one no-go last 2 months. He tried everything, compliments, sudden offers to reduce her rent, pretending to be concerned about her living conditions. Abigail smiled, politely, but never let her smile linger long. Then came the month of March. Her school delayed salary. She had no money to pay rent. And as expected, he came knocking. But this time with terms. I know say money never come, but you know you fit pay in another way, he said, standing close to her door, voice thick with suggestion. Abigail stepped back. Sir, I'll pay once my salary comes in. Please give me some time. Time? Or body, he smirked. She shut the door gently, but her heart was racing. That night, she couldn't sleep. She prayed. She cried. Lord, I don't have the money. I don't have where to go. But I won't defile myself. She fasted the next day. Then the next. Still no salary. Still no miracle. Then on a Friday evening, as she returned from church rehearsal, she met her mattress outside. Her gonna-must-go bag torn open. Her clothes scattered. He had evicted her. The neighbors watched from behind curtains. Some shook their heads in pity. Others whispered, She 2-day form holy. Not so ide be. But Abigail didn't beg. She didn't curse. She picked up what she could and walked away. She slept on the church bench that night. The security man knew her. He said nothing, just nodded. That night, she prayed like never before. Lord, I have nothing now. No roof, no home, but I still have you. And that's enough. In the morning, she joined the evangelism team, tired but smiling. That day, they visited a hospital ward to pray for the sick. In the last ward, an older woman lay on the bed. She had been operated on 2 weeks ago, but recovery was slow. Abigail prayed for her with tears in her eyes, not just for healing, but for comfort. The woman opened her eyes gently and asked, What is your name? My name is Abigail. The woman nodded slowly. Your voice, it sounds like my daughter's. They spoke for 10 minutes. The woman, Madam Grace, was a widow. Her children lived abroad. She was lonely. Abigail didn't mention her situation. 3 days later, Abigail got a call. The school had finally paid salary. But even more surprising, the church secretary told her someone had dropped off a parcel for her. She went to collect it. Inside was an envelope, 150,000 Nigerian nairas in crisp notes. No name, just a note, stand firm, daughter of Zion. Tears filled her eyes. She didn't even know who sent it. That evening, as she prepared to go search for a new room, she got another call. It was Madam Grace. Come to my house, she said. I've been thinking about you. Abigail arrived at the gated duplex. It was in a quiet estate. The compound was tiled, with flowers lined up by the wall. Madam Grace welcomed her warmly. I asked around. The nurse said you slept in the church. Is that true? Abigail looked down. Ma, I didn't want to worry anyone. The woman took her hands. You're not anyone. From today, this is your home. I live alone. I've been praying for company and God sent you. Abigail moved into a fully furnished guest room with an ensuite bathroom, a reading table, and even a mini bookshelf. She continued teaching. She continued serving in church. But her testimony became a whisper in the congregation. That sister who was evicted. She now lives in a mansion. When asked what happened, Abigail would simply smile and say, "When you stand for God, He stands for you." She was thrown out because she chose holiness. But heaven opened a better door. She lost a room and gained a home.